After the bloodbath yesterday, today, Bitcoin is leading all the market, starting a recovery. So will this bounce be real? Let's take a look at it. Yesterday, almost all the markets have a big bloodbath. We have blood on the street everywhere, including gold, silver, stock, oil, and Bitcoin. However, today, the first one to rebound is Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is leading all the market, starting a recovery. So let's take a look at the chart. As I mentioned before, look at this line. Bitcoin RSI touched it once, twice, third time, breakout, retesting, and then rebounds. This is a really good sign. It's not my favorite trading pattern. As I mentioned before, my favorite trading pattern is for Bitcoin RSI to break this line, come back to the 20 level. But looks like we are getting a bounce. If it bounces from here, we might not get a retesting to the 20 level. We might just go all the way up from here. It is possible right now. And take a look at the BitMEX index funding. After all this time, we are still negative. The bulls still have gas in the tank. This is great news. And let's take a look at some leading altcoins. Uniswap bounced from about $3.5 to 5.2. It's almost 40% bounce. And take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum hadn't showed the pattern. However, after it breaks this neckline, we are getting a bounce retesting this neckline. If the bulls are able to push it above this neckline, this pattern will be invalidated. Can the bulls do this? It is very interesting to see. And the RSI for Ethereum is showing the same pattern, that we break out from here, retesting it, rebounds and rebounds again. It looks like it's very hopeful for Ethereum for the next several days. It might have a big bounce and break this resistance. If that happens, it will be very bullish for the next several weeks for Ethereum holders. Now, let's take a look at silver. Silver has finished one of my favorite trading patterns for RSI. It bounced once, second time, and then break out, and then come back and break this line to the level of 29. This is really oversold condition for silver, especially in the 4-hourly. In 4-hourly, we got to the level of 12. Normally in this situation, if you have RSI should be able to come back and retest the 20 level. And in a lot of cases, the price will also follow and come back and make a lower low. And this will form a bullish divergence. That is, price is going down, but the RSI is going up. This kind of information will be very good for the silver. But it's also possible that the price just go directly up from here. You could just go a little bit down and then go up from here. In this case, it will be very bullish for silver price in the next 2 weeks. And let's take a look at daily. The daily for silver, we have a big long wick to the bottom. And you can see this long wick. These are buying pressures. So it looks really bullish for the silver for the next several days to 1 week. Now let's take a look at gold. Gold also have a big dump. and we make a lower low than this one. So in the midterm, it looks like we are having a downtrend. However, the RSI is also in 35, 33. It's pretty oversold. So in the short term to midterm, we might have a small bounce. How big of this bounce will be, we will have to see. Now, we have saw Bitcoin, gold, silver are leading the market for a rebound. Now, how about stock? Stock also have a big bloodbath yesterday. So, in my previous video, I mentioned that I would like to see several touches for this resistance line. Now, let's take a look at it. We have one touch point, two touch point, and today we are getting a third touch point. This is one of my favorite. So, if it's possible, we might see a bounce from here out of this line and then come back and retest this line. In this case, we can get the RSI to reach about 30 level. 30 to 20. If the RSI can reach this level, that will be very bullish for the stock market. So this is Dow Jones. We'll see what happens in the next several days to week. And let's take a look at the S&P 500. So S&P 500, we still don't have a clear touch point yet. However, looks like RSI is starting to bounce. So in the short term, the RSI formation looks like it's going for upper movement, which is following in Bitcoin and gold and silver. So it gets interesting now. Will people starting to rebuy in? We'll see. Similarly for Nasdaq, we also have a similar situation for Nasdaq. It looks like we will have we actually have the first touch point, and we got a second one. We'll see if we can get a third one. But this level is actually a very important supporting level for the RSI too. If this support line gets break to the downside, we might get a third touch point that would be very bullish for Nasdaq. But right now it's possible that the bulls can hold this level and then make a bounce from here and then retest. That would also be possible. So it looks like all the markets are having a bounce following in Bitcoin. This is a good sign. Last but not least, let's take a look at the fear and greed index. This is for cryptocurrency. We are at 46. We are still bounce around in this level from about 38 to about 52. If we can break this level to the upside, the price of Bitcoin will definitely go up. And let's look at the stock greed and fear and greed index. We are at 48. This is quite low for the last 3 months, the lowest point in the last 3 months. This is actually really bullish because the bulls will look for chance to go to the upside when people are afraid, which is right now. So I'm very bullish for the short term for all the markets right now. The question is for you. Do you think these markets will rebound for real this time? Do you think the stock market will keep tanking tomorrow? Are you still bullish or are you still afraid? What do you think of the gold and silver price? Do you think silver, look at this long wick, do you think silver will follow Bitcoin and go to the upside? Jump down to the comment section and let me know. My name is Chui. This is your trading and investing channel, Blockchain Thunder. Thank you guys so much to come back to the channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.